Star Fox? Star Fox against Andros? Yeah, it is, basically. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wow, that was closer than I thought it would be. I have to say, for what is essentially a kid's game, that's a pretty horrifying design for Humgrump to have. Like, that's pretty unnerving. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like the very small pupils on like bloodshot eyes, and then the spiked teeth as well. I mean, it must be like a common thing, because the thing is, kids love horror, right? It's the whole reason why Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy's Playtime and Garten of Banban and whatever else you want. That's why they're so popular. It's why they get all the merchandise in kids' shops. Oh, I can go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Get rid of the eyes. Oh. Yeah, go for the eyes. I don't want to go for the tongue. Don't suppose we can blind him. Yeah, I don't know. It's just unnerving, like I said. Humgrump, butterflies down! No? Second phase. Oh, I got a shield. There we go. I was like, is that supposed to be a shield to stop that from happening? But no. It's to break his shield. Woo! Okay, I'll say, it is very not clear about where those are actually hitting. So I kind of avoid that out of luck than skill. Maybe they're a bit more generous with how the hitboxes work on that. And that's a bit tricky to recognize. Woo! Another shield, of course. Alright, that's the asteroid one. Why is it a tennis ball specifically? Oh, I still got hit out of the... Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it totally makes sense to go for the eyes, because if you miss hitting one, you're more likely to hit the other one. So I guess they would normally balance that by making it so the tongue takes more damage. But anyway, we're pretty close to defeating it. There we go. Third phase. Oh yeah. Have to recognize that's a quick one. Alright, shield time. Oh, if you don't break it in time, it'll hit you. Okay, okay, okay. Woo. Yeah, I knew as soon as I was like, I'm not sure what the right thing to do there, whether it's to sort of dodge into the middle because they're homing, or like keep out of the way. But at least the game didn't restart me back at the first phase of the fight. Too close. Go, 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 go! Yeah, I'm wondering when the shield would pop in again. Why is it a tennis ball? Like, tennis balls don't have anything specific to butterflies, do they? Woo! Oh, yeah. I find it difficult to correct to that start time. Woo! Alright. Let's focus on getting some health back. Thank you, thank you. Please don't do a shield, please don't do a shield. We're almost done. Ah, there it is. Come on, there we go. Destroy it! There we go. Stay behind it while the rocks come towards us. Oh, that's it! Alright, cool. The wand! It's broken! Uh-oh. Rocketing raspberries! That butterfly was a real mean specimen! The galaxy is heaving with weird old creatures, you know? But you gave that one a right good bop. Blastingly brilliant job, the both of you. You're shaping up to be quite the intergalactic heroes. Now, young warrior, best return to your home planet. Best indeed. I saw Jot blink. Whew, there we go. Yeesh. Jot! Dude! Amazing work, lad! I was watching you battling that monstrous Buttergrump. You know, my brother's staff, it's been destroyed, and so his power is gone, and he is banished. Perhaps it will give him time to finally reflect on things. Huh? And good riddance to you! Your Majesty! Moonbird, Pip, kids! You're all okay. I'm so happy to see you. Likewise, Your Majesty. Muriel and I have been imprisoned in this miserable palace. Oh, for so long. But just now, Humgrump's troops, they began to panic. To scatter. I can feel somehow that Wizard's dark power has dissipated. Just so, Your Highness. Jot defeated Humgrump and destroyed his meta-magic staff. That greasy weasel's power is gone. Jot, how can I thank you enough? Once again, the land is indebted to its champion. Violet, Thrash, Pip, they all stood up in Mojo's time of need. They all did their part. You became the warriors that Moonbird knew you could become. I'm proud of you all. Now then, let's get out of this creepy palace. Your Majesty, that sounds like an excellent idea. We have a land to rebuild. Young ones, lead the way. Lead the way down? That's the first time we've seen Minibird move.
And so, after battling Humgrump's remaining army, the forces of good reclaimed the land of Mojo and brought peace back to the land. Artia Castle was restored to its former glory, and the people of Mojo came from far and wide to gather at the town.
Yeah, dance
Celebrating
party.
their freedom with a marvelous party.
Hey, what? Those people at the top, those are normal people.
Taking a break from the revelry, Jot noticed something.
The
A
wizard!
robed figure standing near the entrance to the castle. He made his way over there to investigate.
Hello, we saw you before. Oh, I thought I'd heard footsteps. And there we are, the legendary Plucky Squire himself. What an absolute honor to finally meet you. Ah, but I can see you thinking, who's this weird roped chap? Well, since no one else is around, I think it's only polite that I show my face. We meet again, Jot! You remember me, don't you? The last time we met was in prehistory. You were manically dodging lava bombs, as I recall. I believe I may have mentioned I'm a time traveller. But what I didn't mention is that I'm actually from your future. And in that future, I'm the main character in a series of books, just like you. Quite popular books, I must add. With very lucrative merchandising tie-ins and brand integrations. I came back to your time to watch you and your friends on your historic adventures. You didn't disappoint, the way you showed that Humgrump what for? Pow! Utterly sensational. I've also come to give you a message from the author of my books. He wanted to let you know that you, Violet Thrash, Pip, Moonbeard, have all been a great inspiration to him. When he doubts himself and needs to be brave, when he knows what the right thing to do is even though it's hard, or when he needs to think of a creative way out of a tough spot, he remembers the Plucky Squire and his friends, and the way forward reveals itself. Now, I've said what I need to say, I've seen what I wanted to see. I must be going. Until we meet again, Plucky Squire. Somewhere in the time stream. Cool. So that's the main character that Sam wrote. Jot dude, there you are, we came to find you. And to take a breather from the party, if we're being honest. So many people want to talk to us. Hello, nice to meet you, hello there, hi. Whew. I think I might have developed a vacant stare. It's pretty cool though, all the nice things people are saying about us. Kind of unbelievable, making us sound like we're heroic warriors or something. Well, you know, we did sort of save the land, pretty major deal. No lie, quite the thing really. Yeah, I suppose so. We rocked. Go us! Oh, they broke out the fireworks! Rockin' party. Hey Jot, I wanted to ask. You're going to be writing this whole adventure up in a new book, right? You have to. I mean, it's one gnarly story. Ooh, make sure I look really cool, okay? Maybe leave out the part where we're being attacked by poisonous snakes. My mum would freak out. The title, what's the title going to be? Something heroic, warrior-esque. Hey, wait a minute. Is someone watching Minibeard? You know how he gets around fireworks. Good point. Come on dudes, let's get back to the fun.
The end.
The Plucky Squire and the Warriors of Mojo. Time Tim by Sam Goodwin, age 10. I do like how it is actually in a British background. I mean, it's obviously been set in the UK the whole time, but that's the first, like, authentic British environment, you know, that I've seen in a game ever. The Plucky Squire. Alright, we have hit credits of the Plucky Squire. So, wrap-up thoughts? I'm assuming, yeah, it's just going to go through credits. So, I think I want to like this game more than I actually do. And part of the reason for that is the concept of the game is more fun than playing it in some cases. So, the performance issues have been very noticeable. I mean, apparently playing this on the PC or the Switch, the PlayStation 5, isn't actually any better. Like, it's a problem with the game, it's not the hardware that's the problem. And that makes it awkward to try and, like, transition from page to page and then work out what you're supposed to do with the manipulating stuff. We hit a couple of soft blocks. So the puzzle for the bridge being on the wrong side, the word for the bridge being on the wrong side, meant that you couldn't do it. I should say it has been patched, so there is a download for version 1.1 for consoles. At least I downloaded it today. It was probably available like yesterday or something like that. So maybe they fixed some of that, but it's still not great. It's not a great idea because, in theory, this game is meant for everyone, right? It's very colourful. It's very sort of, it's not basic as such. It's more like if you were to introduce children to playing a game of different types and genres and so on, would be a great example. But yeah, just the act of playing it gets dragged down by the performance issues and it just doesn't work as it should do. It's a really good concept of a game, but the execution is not great. I mean, I don't know whether it's like the design of the game itself or it's the porting to the console version, but it seems like it's an overall issue rather than being specific to one platform. I do think the game is carried a lot by the art style. So, you know, James Turner being the art director for this, everyone in the art section here, they did a great job, at least for the 2D sections. The 3D sections, I don't know, it's okay. It's more like a translation of the 2D style to the 3D environment. But the 2D art style is really good. Like the bold colors, the clean lines, everything like that. Is it Adam Farrell is the narrator? If it is, then I would say great job on the narration as well. The narration and the art style are probably the best things of the game. I do wish there was a bit more of the narrator, as in he narrates the transitions from like page to page, but he doesn't say everything on the page itself. Like when you're manipulating the words to change the environment, he doesn't always say what the words were. He did it once right at the end of the game, like an open grate rather than a closed grate. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think Devolver Digital did a great job of marketing the game, like getting attention for it. And again, part of that is helped by the 2D art style, and part of that is just because, well, Devolver Digital are good at marketing. Like, I am a player that has tastes catered to what Devolver do. So I think they had an easy job in some ways, but also a different one to make sure that people kind of paid attention to this. Well, so yeah, the thing is that this would be a really good, like, if I was to give it a score out of 10, I would have given it like an 8 out of 10. You know, it's a good game. It's not difficult. It's kind of like I said, an introduction to different genres or an homage to different genres. But the performance issues do drag it down. The soft locking bugs do drag it down. So I'd have to give it like a 6 maybe. But yeah, the art style is very strong, and I think it's easy to see the art style on videos and kind of in screenshots, but the act of playing the game is just not as fun. I did see people say that they were disappointed about how much it went into like the little mini games, like the rhythm games, the punch out, the arrow shooting. I think it was a smart decision not to go too deep into that, because this is what, like an 8-hour game almost? Probably like 9 if you're trying to get all the collectibles like the glitch birds and the art scrolls and stuff like that. Assuming that you know where to find them, that is. But I think it was better for them to say, right, we're going to do a punch-out section, and we'll do one boss, and that's it. We're not going to like go too far into it. We're going to do a drum section, rhythm section, the Crypt of the Necrodancer sneaking sections, you know. I think it was a smart decision to not go too deep. The stealth sections, I didn't have too many problems with them, too much trouble with them. I think people just don't like forced stealth because when you get caught, you have to restart. So there's no way to fight your way out of, you know, a bad situation, let's say. Yeah, so I don't know. It feels. Oh yeah, this is a weird one. Why is okay? In the main menu, the difficulty options are in the rumble. You know, that's just like, that's kind of weird that would be there. I do like these accessibility options. You know, we didn't try the jump assist. The show hidden portals thing just doesn't work. I don't know what I was doing wrong, or like, I would expect the hidden portals to be visible all the time, no matter which part of the page it's on. But we went into a portal and then it disappeared and it just didn't show up again. And I don't know if that's meant to be the case, as in you're supposed to come out of the portal and go back to a different one. But yeah, it just didn't work. Invincibility is cool. One hit kill, again, didn't try that. But this is what makes it great for kids is, oh, are you worried about them taking damage? Invincibility. Are you worried about them having the dexterity to do like simple combos? Put one hit kill on, you know? That's why I think it's a great game for kids. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, graphics. So I noticed where it was getting very blurry. And again, we're playing on the Switch. It's in docked mode. It's not like a, you know, high-spec PC or a PlayStation 5 or anything like that. But still, I mean, just make the resolution... Well, I can't say just make the resolution lower, because they did. That's what they did. They made it blurry and then loaded the textures in properly after a while. But I don't know, it kind of contrasts against the clean art style in 2D when you have the 3D textures being blurry. So yeah, I mean, music was fine. I don't think anything really stood out. I do like the Moonbeard DJ kind of beat, and that's kind of it, but yeah. Oh yeah, that was chapter 10. Okay. Interesting. Can I do chapter replay? Because I want to see. So, Beeswax, Tome Tower, Moonbeard, Artia, Merrigator. Alright, yeah. Okay. We didn't see the chapter 10, like, title, did we? We saw Magnificent Humgrump, because that's another thing. I really like the concept of you are playing as the Plucky Squire, and the narrator is narrating the story as you go along. And then there's a big switch up, or, you know, Humgrump's taken over the story, and then the narrator is like actively against you. I really like that concept. It made sense for it to be towards the end, as in it's not too much, because, you know, you're supposed to be playing as the Plucky Squire. But yeah, I thought that was very clever. I think that was a well done touch. So yeah. So obviously lots more art scrolls to find. The glitch birds were the collectibles as well, and I don't think they're listed anywhere. No, it's just the art gallery stuff. I imagine if you're playing on PC, you'll get achievements for finding all the glitch birds and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So all in all, it's an okay game. It would be better if it performed better, and it would be better if it was designed better. I mean, again, they might put patches in to sort of fix things, like the soft locking bug that I mentioned, but I don't know. So yeah, it was a bit of a downer, because I had higher expectations, probably unfair expectations maybe. And then this is just talking to Tiny Tim? Time Tim? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So let's just quit out then. Cool. So, that will do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our playthrough of the Plucky Squire. We didn't have any soft locks today. The performance issues were just kind of like the normal transitions from place to place kind of stuff. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. So, as always, we stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time because we do multi-streaming. So the links to all of our social media, all of our different channels are in the chat now. Or they'll be underneath the stream or underneath the video in the chat as well. So please like, comment, subscribe. Anywhere you do it, it's all appreciated. Whether it's Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whatever else. And we try to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 9 PM UK time. So next time, I think, I mentioned it before, I think I'll probably play Pepper Grinder. So this is Plucky Squire. It's obviously a storybook. You're supposed to follow the story. Pepper Grinder is more gameplay focused. But it's also apparently not too long of a game either. The main reason is because we are going on holiday to California soon, at the end of October. So I'm like, I don't really want to start a big game if I'm going to have to like stop playing it for a couple of weeks and then come back to it. So we'll like do a series of small games and we'll get back into a big game after we come back. So, but yeah, that will do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.